So, GGG is tripling down on towers. Despite people giving mostly negative feedback for towers, it seems that this is a system that they really just want to flesh out and try to make it work. So, for those of you not in the end game, what are towers? So, you open up the map device whenever you get to end game, and you can see we have these different nodes around here. Now, these are map nodes. You can open these, and you can put in these waystones, and this opens up an area for you to go and kill monsters. And you can see that this one has a map boss and the delirium mechanic inside of it. You can see all of these towers around here with these golden rings showing that their area of influence. So the goal is basically to go to these blue nodes and you path through them until you get to a tower. And then once you get to a tower, you put in the map and then you just run straight to the end. You find this precursor beacon. Once you find the precursor beacon, you just activate it and then the map is done. And then you can leave and you have precursor tablets, which you'll find for monsters. You can put them into the tower, and then that basically just adds a set amount of that mechanic from that tablet to the area on different nodes. So for me, I don't necessarily mind this system too much. I kind of wish that they would just let us put the tablets in the towers without having to run a map whenever we get there, as a lot of people have suggested. But some people definitely have some major issues with the towers. For example, players who are wanting to be at like max efficiency at the absolute peak, they're going to want to go to these nodes and clear out any bad node that it has like a terrible layout that's not going to let you get very many monster spawns from like a breach mechanic, and you're going to clear those out, make your way over to the towers, and then put in your precursor tablet. That way, once you put it in, it can only put the mechanics on good maps. So it's almost like you're having to solve this puzzle and look at all these nodes and go through here like, okay, this one's bad, I need to clear it. And then you look at the whole circle, take out all the bad nodes, and then you put in your precursor tablets, and then you can finally clear the big juicy maps that you've built up. Players generally just don't like this. I don't necessarily mind too much because I'm not trying to be at max efficiency. I just kind of path to a tower, put in my precursor, and move on. It's kind of whatever. But currently, as most people have said, the layouts and not having mechanics in these maps sucks. But GGG is coming to our rescue, and they're finally adding some more changes. Going to triple down on the towers. Let's see what they have in store.
In the 020 update for Path of Exile 2, we'll be giving all content the ability to spawn in tower maps, including bosses. This means towers will have the same clear requirements as regular maps, and you'll need to fulfill these requirements in order to activate the tower. Towers will be able to randomly generate with content on the Atlas, and they'll be able to gain content from using tablets on other towers within this radius as well.
Wait. What did he just say?
This means towers will have the same clear requirements as regular maps, and you'll need to fulfill these requirements in order to activate the tower.
Currently, we only have one requirement to be able to clear a map. That's killing all the rare monsters. Basically, playing a game of hide and seek. So, you go through the map, you have to find all the rare monsters, and then you end up coming to a map layout like this, where you're just sitting there digging through every nook and cranny, trying to find any hidden rares in any back alleys that you can. That way you don't have to backtrack for 2 minutes. And a lot of people are just not digging that. So unless there's any changes to this system coming up with the patch, then having this change added to the towers is not something people are going to like. Almost nobody in the end game will tell you that they like playing this rare hide and seek. It's not fun. Basically, anybody who has any in-game feedback, that's one of the primary things. They hate having to do this rare hide and seek. They wish that we could just kill the map boss or something else and get it over with. All in all, I love this game and I can't wait for the patch to come out regardless. Just curious what you guys think. Do you think this is going to be a good change or a bad change? Do you like the tower system at all, or do you wish that they would just completely get rid of it? For me personally, like I said, I don't necessarily mind it, but I get the points that people are bringing about max efficiency and stuff like that. So that's about all I've got to say. Have a good night.